Hi, my name is Denise Lones and I'm the founder of the Lones Group. Today I want to talk to you about design styles when you are creating a brand. When we help agents create a brand, the very first thing we need to do is we need to get to know a lot more about who they are and, more importantly, what is their design style. Now, some people ask, why do you really care about a design style? And the reason that doing a design style analysis is so important is because if an agent goes out there and creates a brand and it does not fit within their design style, what happens is ultimately that agent is not going to be happy with it, and they may use their brand for a little while, but ultimately they're going to get tired of it and they're not going to use it. And I always tell my clients, if you don't love, and I mean really love, your brand, you won't use it. And if you don't use your brand, you're not going to get the results that we had intended for you. So let me just talk a little bit about the different kinds of design styles. You know, everybody has a visual aesthetic that they just react to. It's not right, it's not wrong, it's just their own personal taste. And that's what it is, it's personal taste. We have identified 8 design styles that we see come up again and again. So I want to talk a little bit about them. For example, my design style is dramatic, elegant. Those are 2 design styles that I really relate to. You know, dramatic people really love lots of color and they really love to have a lot of contrast, whereas somebody who likes an elegant style likes that style to be a little bit more refined, to be very, very rich looking. Another design style is eclectic. An eclectic design style means you can kind of do anything. It could be lots of colors, it could be lots of patterns, but it just kind of goes well together. If you've ever walked into somebody's home and nothing matched, but it looked beautiful together, that is somebody that has that eclectic design style. Then there is the natural design style. That person loves things that are more down to earth. It might be more green tones and blue tones and more tones of nature, but they like it to be simple. Then there's the classic design style. A classic design style is just that. It's that classic look, it's that timeless look. It's not a lot of swirls and a lot of strong geometrical lines. It's very simple and beautiful. Then you also have, another design style we have bold. Somebody that loves bold looking things, loves lots of color, something that's very, very strong. You could have purple and orange together and somebody who loved the bold design style would say, that's phenomenal, I love it. Whereas somebody that was more natural might say, whoa, it's a little bit too strong for me. Another design style is called artistic. Somebody who has that artistic design style loves things that have got texture and feeling and that are beautiful and that are have got a lot of movement to them. That's artistic. And finally, understated is just that. Less is more. It might be one beautiful photographic image that gets them excited as opposed to a collage of a lot of photos. But when we look at branding, somebody who's understated wants everything to look polished and finished beautifully, but they don't want it to look cluttered. It's essential when you're branding to consider what your design style is and how we can then take that design style and build that into your brand so that you have that emotional connection to your brand. The more you're connected to your brand, the more you're going to utilize your brand. The more you utilize your brand, the more success you're going to have with your brand. Because your brand is so personal and so unique to you, you need to get it right. I can't tell you how many times we have clients come to us that already have brands and they say, I've got a brand. In fact, I've spent lots of money creating this brand, but I don't like it. The challenge is that there wasn't enough time and energy put into the creation of that brand in the beginning. Nobody had done a design style analysis. If they had, they would have realized that the design that that agent had did not match their design style. You know, we've had clients come to us over the years. In fact, a client of ours, Debbie Brawlett, came to us and she had spent a lot of money on her brand. She had gone to a company that specialized in branding and they created a brand for her. The only challenge was she didn't like it. In the beginning, she accepted it because it looked pretty, it looked cohesive, it was sure better than what she had, which was nothing. And she brought it back into her workplace and she used it and she didn't like it. And ultimately, the more she didn't like it, the less she used it. The less she used it, she got back to, in essence, ground zero, which was not using it at all. So if you are going to create a brand, it's really important that in the beginning you look at things like your design style. You also look at things like, who are you marketing to? Also, what is it you're trying to say about your business? Are you trying to say that you're a results-driven agent? Or are you trying to say that your client care is at the concierge level? So those are the kinds of things that we really pay a lot of attention to, because it's not just about creating something that looks pretty. It's actually about creating something that has an engine. We want it to have a marketing engine to attract business and to get results. And great branding can get you great results. Included in this email that I sent you today is access for you to take that design style analysis. Get a feeling of what you visually get attracted to. I really look forward to you taking this analysis and then sending it in to me. We're going to analyze it for you and send it back to you. So until next time, really think about your design style analysis. Look around as you drive home tonight. What are the kinds of things that you visually get attracted to? Design style analysis is your first step in finding out a lot more about you and potentially what you can put in your brand.